Mm, okay. So, hey everybody. I decided to do my first real stream, something I hadn't done. Um, my first real live stream. So, I've done some lives before, um, but this one is the first where it was like, I'm going to show you guys a little bit tonight about how I make Grady and all of the things that happens with this guy. Because I don't think a lot of people know the kind of work it really goes into doing it. I don't think a lot of people get it. It's really a lot of work, but I have fun doing it. So I'm not complaining at all. Like I have a crap ton of fun doing Grady. Um, but I want to share that with you all, because each video is really a culmination of things. It's creating images. What you're seeing right now on the screen is something that's coming. So let me skip that. I showed you guys too much of that. I didn't want you seeing all of that. But yeah. Hold on. I'm waiting for this to populate. There we go. That's some old stuff. That's some old stuff. See. Let's see. Visit the channel. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys are getting that you all are getting the whole thing. You can hear me. Oh, okay. All right. So here's what's going on. You guys can hear me, and it's loud and clear. I just figured that out. Again, this is my first live stream that I'm doing this way. Um, so some technical stuff to figure out. I just figured it out. Now check this out. It's 11:15. I'm normally in the bed by this time. Yes, because I'm older. I want to show you guys a video first. I want you to see it, and then I'm going to go to the places that I use to do it. And then I'm going to quickly show you what I'm doing for the next project. So, all right. All right. So let's go here to YouTube. Let's find Grady because this is my other account. Here he is. And tastes like expired mouthwash with a side of. Yeah, totally not where I was headed with that. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. View full playlist. So I'm gonna show you this one. Grady at the drive-through. I like that one, and I like the Grady. Doctor tried it, Grady denied it, but let's show you this one.
Welcome to Burger Boulevard. What can I get for you today?
Yeah, let me get a diet double bacon cheeseburger, large fries, and a small diet.
Sir, we don't have diet cheeseburgers.
What you mean? If the Coke is diet, then the whole meal is diet. That's just math.
Sir, the burger has double bacon, 3 types of cheese, and a buttered bun.
That's why I said diet. Add a piece of lettuce. It cancels out the bacon. That's nutrition.
Do you want the lettuce on top or under the bacon?
What do you mean? Put it on top. I ain't no animal. Matter of fact, make it 2 burgers. One for now and one for recovery.
Recovery? From what, sir?
From what? From the first burger. That's meal planning, young lady.
So, yeah. All right. So, quick one. All of my videos, my shorts are always like around 58, between 54 and 58 seconds. And to create that one, that was the first one that I started experiencing with immersive sounds. Something I'm really learning to lean into lately. Getting into immersive sound, pretty cool. Um, but going back to the drive-through, and that was in 916, so it was in portrait style, and I was doing shorts, but now I'm starting to focus on cinematic, more landscape type video. There's a big reason for that, and a lot of it comes down to algorithm, but it also really comes down to what I can get into an image. Yeah, what I can get into it. Um, as you know, the tools are becoming just greater and greater. So this is Midjourney, and the very first thing that I did really was write a script. So I keep a thing of scripts. You know, I have different scripts there, and then I use ChatGPT and refine the scripts, and then also use it to help me develop prompts for each scene in the script. I wasn't using it for each scene yet when I did this one. So that's interesting because that means that I really was doing prompts as I was thinking along with the script, the storyline, right? So first thing to do was really come up with Grady in a car. Um, that was the first thing, come up with the character. So I did, and I had a lot of iterations, but this is the prompt that I used at that time. And the iterations, I had to do some editing for each one to finally get to, like, that one was nice, but he had on the wrong color shirt. I just couldn't use it. But I had to create, keep on going. And I ended up sticking with purple in the shirt, by the way. We should know. But see the black underneath? Because I could tell another black shirt. Just wouldn't do it. This was 6.1 in Midjourney. So I got the image that I finally liked, the first one. Then I started working on who he was interacting with, the young lady here. So I had several iterations of her. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's her. Um, that's her. Some of those worked out. Yeah. Um, but then refining it, this is the image that I ended up settling with that really became what Grady was in the car. Uh, as you can see, the troubles. He's in the back seat. It's like, what? And why's that window on the side? Like, is that the side window or the back window? Like, you just couldn't tell. Going through a lot of stuff there, working on those images and getting them right. And then it was like, well, okay, I got to get them driving up to the place. And I started working on those images. And here's my prompts. This is, again, version 6.1. And I'm working on it. I'm getting up there. And I finally got right here. This is going to come back later. You guys will see in the new video that's coming out after this one. After, I'm sorry, the new video that's coming out soon. This car will become a thing. You'll see. But look at like what is all this window? Like really, and it kept giving me McDonald's, and you know that's not Grady's thing. This was kind of where we settled in terms of him driving in traffic. I had to get the jacket to be black, and finally we got that going, and you'll see that you've seen that in the video. So interacting with the girl, then, I mean, I was really working scene by scene, a lot of prompting, and I got some pretty good ones there. I kind of got off track here, right around here, uh, because I felt like I had enough. That I could make multiple images from the same thing work in terms of making the video happen, right? The car, right?
Welcome to Burger Boulevard. What can I
There's
get for you
purple
today?
chirp.
Yeah, let me
Notice
get
there's
a
zipper.
dyed double bacon cheeseburger, large
zipper.
fries, and a small diet.
Sir, we don't have diet
Doesn't say anything
cheeseburgers.
right
What
there.
you mean? If the Coke is dyed,
No
then the whole
zipper.
meal is dyed. That's just math.
Sir, the burger has double bacon, 3 types of cheese, and a buttered
Dirty
bun.
window though. That was
That's
so
why I
cool.
said dyed. Add a piece of lettuce. It cancels out the bacon.
Leather.
That's nutrition.
Do you want the lettuce on top
Right.
or under the bacon?
What do you mean? Put it on top.
No zipper.
I ain't
not
no animal.
leather.
Matter of fact, make
Here's
it
the
2
zipper
burgers.
again,
One
making
for
the
now
imagery
and one
work
for
for
recovery.
itself.
Recovery.
That's what I was just talking
From
about.
what, sir?
From what? From the first burger. That's meal planning, young lady.
That was me making the same images work for multiple reasons. So I got that all. I took those images and I came to my other buddy. So remember, I started out with Chad developing the script, and I wasn't yet using it to develop prompts or help me develop prompts. I don't know why that's taking long. So I'm going to leave that open. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, whatever. Come on. Don't know why that's not loading. Let's try that again. Let's go here. Let's go to the actual site first. Oh, it kicked me over to the global. Well, I certainly thought that would come up with no problem. We'll talk about that in a minute. CapCut. Oh, Kling must be having an issue. Not sure what's going on there. I wasn't using OpenArt yet, though. I can tell you that. That was one thing that I just actually today went over to my partner's house, my friend, who actually started doing AI before me and told me I needed to get into it. And I was reluctant at first because I really didn't understand it, like how to use it, how to make it happen. It was very foreign to me, and I'm very computer program and internet adept, so it was weird that I couldn't get it. But eventually I did, and when I did, I was like, I could change because my original Greedy Grumpy Grandpa, the original guy wasn't animated. He was, it was me. Um, yeah, it was just me. So there was, even though I had this still image, that was all I had. The videos were all like me doing it. So the last one I did was here, Gets a Divorce. But just to give you an idea, I'll click on that.
Well, I never thought this day would come. I've been with this woman, it seems like my whole life. Today, she told me she didn't want to be with me no more.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say anything
Yes,
like
you
that.
did.
No, I didn't.
Then what did you say then?
I said that I am not going to make you that steak.
Like I said, she said she didn't want to be with me no more. Well, I never thought this It's
Yeah.
the damn holiday season. All people all joyous and everything, and I ain't got nothing to be happy about. Had to go out the other day and get damn dog
This looks so
food for them
corny to me
crazy
now because
dogs.
it's
Now I'm
like,
finna have all these people coming
what were
by
you
here.
doing?
My kids and they kids. I don't know what they coming
What
for.
were you
I ain't
doing?
getting them nothing. Anyway, I ain't. Oh, hell.
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas,
Dad.
Dad.
Oh, hell. What y'all want? Come on. Do you got to come in? Ugh. Here they go.
Merry Christmas,
Happy
Grandpa.
holidays, Dad.
Oh, don't all that Merry Christmas, all that foolishness. Get on in here. I don't even know why I made the ones that I got. Hell, if I didn't make them, the rest of these little ones wouldn't be coming around.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, marry my ass. Get your ass in here. Come on. Coming here to eat up all my food anyway. To me to dress up like Santa Claus. Got time for that. Be darned if I'm gonna do it. It's the damn holiday season. All people.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I had 30, videos in that series, something like that. And it was pretty cool, but really at the end of the day, um, AI was needed. And so I'm having fun with that and doing it. So Kling's not coming up. This is where I animate my video. They must be having an issue, server problem maybe. Um, but that's where I typically do all of my animated videos. So these right here. But I put them in there and I do my motion and everything through there. I'm a little disappointed right now that it's not coming up, to be honest with you, because I really want to show you what happens going into that there to make it happen. I don't know why it's not. Um, but anyway, I use Kling and then I use CapCut. Um, after I animate everything and I lip sync everything because I do all my voices. I do the voices. I use filters. I have characters and stuff like that that I, put onto my actual voice after I record it. But I'm actually recording the vocals and then lip syncing those. And then once I lip sync them, um, I then put it all into CapCut. Here we go. Yay, it's back up. There we go. Woo, y'all can't see this yet. That's what I'm creating. But let me go down to the drive-through. And finally got it. Here we go. I go back to this one because it was the first one that I actually really got into heavily. But there's no sound there. It's just him talking. And I forget what the prompt was. I could probably yeah, I could click on edit. And here's the prompt. Man talking directly to the camera. Neutral facial expressions. Lips should move naturally as he's talking. Lighting even. Background minimal to keep the focus on the man's face and movement. Like that's the kind of prompt I used and to get those kind of things. And I did that. I create each person doing their thing, right? That's the girl talking. And right. And remember that scene right there. None of these have any audio yet. And it's somewhere after I do all of the clips for the whole thing, then I go back and I start to put the
What do you
audio.
mean? Put it on top. I ain't no animal. That's why I said died. Add a piece of lettuce. It cancels out the bacon. That's
I changed the prompt. Okay. I changed the prompt. That's not the prompt right
nutrition.
there.
Sir, the burger has double bacon, 3 types of cheese, and a buttered bun. Sir, the burger has double bacon, 3 types of cheese, and a buttered bun.
Like I put all of that together. The ones that I use, because there's some that I don't use. Like I didn't use this one. I didn't use that one. Her eyes went wonky. Watch. See that? No, no good. But here.
Recovery. From what, sir?
That one I used it.
From what? From the first burger. That's meal planning, young lady. That's
Yeah.
why.
I'm doing all those voices. And then it's so much fun, man. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. And then I come into CapCut and I start putting them together. They're not in here now because I cleared out all of that old stuff there. It's my new thing I'm working on here. Um, but I come in here and I'll just show you here, give you an idea of what that looks like. This is not the same video, but the concept is the same. This is the Grady's Detox, which was pretty cool. My first cinematic video. This is the first 16:9 landscape cinematic. It also has immersive sound.
Grady, your blood pressure's higher than a preacher's voice on Easter Sunday, and your cholesterol is thicker than a milkshake made of...
So what I want you to see here is that here's the video. Like here's everything I added in there to make it. There's some audio tracks that I put in there. You're going to see that down here. Different things. It says voiceover there, music. I have music, movie music playing in the background here. And then certain effects up here on either images or sound. Like there's a lot of uh, effects that went on to the voices. Even here with the footsteps, let's skip up to there. Dogs, right? Environmental sounds.
Hey there, cousin.
That's,
You got the
that's
stuff?
added.
I got you, cuz.
Filter
This right here is Ray Ray's
right
bootleg detox tonic. Clears you out faster than the fire drill.
Well, what's all in it?
Ginger, garlic, cayenne, 2 Mr. Earths, and a splash of holy water.
Tastes like expired mouthwash with a side of guilt.
That's like 5
Lord,
different
forgive me.
sounds right
I
there.
done seen the ghost of my baby back ribs.
Just ride the wave, cuz. Don't fight it.
And add on to that, it's all coming back.
Crazy shot right there. This was a mistake clip that I made in Midjourney. It was a mistake. It didn't. This actual prompt was like asking this guy to be standing in front of the door, sort of like he was back here. But it came up with this thing, and when I seen the smoke and everything, I was like, I'm gonna use it. So I totally came up with that right then on the spot. Right?
Good heavens, what is that sound? Is that plumbing?
Yeah.
Is it...
Anyway, so it's a lot of work, it goes in here. So each of those images that you saw me create here, look how many iterations, like look how many times it took for me to get it right for him to be in the car. That was the beginning, that I actually had to go back on that, right? That's funny. I had to go back on that. Yeah. Beginning, trying to get his image right from here, from this older video, transforming that to him here, and then her, and then I went back to him, then different shots of him, then back to her, then the car scenario again, right? There's a lot of work there. That's hours, 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 hours. This video took me like 20 hours. Took about 20 hours to make that video. So remember the car thing I told you? I said that's going to come back. All right, I'm going to share this with you guys, and then I'm getting out of here. There's the car. Look at the license plate. Look how it changes. I was trying to get it to do something back then, 6.1, and it wouldn't. I'll share this with you. This is the new and upcoming. But check out the car. You ready? Let's see. Look at the license plate. Grady 8. Yep. Grady 8. Riding down the road. Grady 8. Yeah, you'll see that. That's the new video coming out. I'm not going to tell you too much more about that. Just know the Grady's coming and some other things with Grady are coming. There's some stuff I have in the works. I'll get back to that later. Yeah. But I wanted to share that with you guys, how I actually go about creating um, Grady Grumpy Grandpa. There's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of work. And I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like to actually watch, but then like it and then comment, let alone share it. Like you guys, you're my subscribers. Thank you so much. Everyone that watches my work, please, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it because, man, I know I ain't the only 60 something year old guy out here doing it, but I'm a 60 something year old guy out here doing it. And I love it and I believe in it. There's some old Grady for y'all. A lot of work on him. Very limited back then. Very limited. I was just starting out with AI. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I got to get ready for bed. I got things to do in the morning. I'll holler back. Yo, hey, don't be getting on my nerve either. I ain't got time for all that.